Oh my gosh, she's in the room with us.
Elphaba's here.
And then here's the beautiful highlight moment. And surprisingly, it actually stays on even after you kiss him. Fiero.
Kiss
It's
proof.
wild.
Kiss proof.
Kiss proof.
She's so good.
Hey everyone, welcome to Getting Ready. I'm Dylan and I am thrillified to have with me in the studio today Lencia Kebede and Mary Kay Yezerski from Wicked on Broadway. Hi. How are y'all doing today?
Good. Yeah, I'm excited.
I am thrilled. I love everyone. I love everyone equally. I have an attitude of gratitude, but I was excited for this episode unlike any episode we have ever done. So thank you so much for all the behind the scenes work you all did to make this happen.
Of course.
Okay, are you ready to get ready?
I'm ready to get ready.
Okay, perfect.
So this is my wig prep. I know I look really cute. It's fun. The greatest thing about my wig prep is that it like preserves my natural hair look. So like I can basically leave the theater right away and feel normal. Because if we tried to pin curl my hair, first of all, it would take hours. And it would like affect my curl pattern. So I wouldn't leave the show feeling like my whole self. And so it's really cool to get to look like this before the show.
What's it like to get into character alongside a team of fabulous people helping you put Elphaba on?
That's a good question. Like some days I feel like I'm very talkative and my team can attest to this. Some days I'm very talkative and some days I'm not. Like sometimes if I've done a lot during the day and I need to like kind of chill out, I have to do that in that 30 minutes that I'm in the chair because once the show starts, it's full speed ahead.
Are you repeating mantras? Are you
doing spells?
Yeah, doing spells. Do you have crystals that you're cradling?
That's crazy. I do have a lot of like silly toys and like silly mementos in my dressing room, so I love like getting to look at those, like pictures of my family and fan art, and I love mini things. So I have like a mini Elphaba and like I love animals and I have like a mini giraffe 'cause it's my favorite animal. So like having those things in the space just already makes it feel like homey and chilled.
And I would be remiss if I didn't celebrate you as the first Black full-time Elphaba.
It's crazy, no big deal. That's fine.
Take me back to what it felt like to receive that news, but also what it felt like to get to share that news with your friends and family.
It felt like a joke, but like I knew it was real, but I also like I started laughing.
You started laughing?
Yeah, because I was just like, this is so dramatic and extra, but it's fine. I just roll with me. I feel like I was seeing like my childhood self and being like, I told you were gonna do something crazy. That's how it felt. I was like, dude, like we did it. Like we're here. So I was like, just so in awe that like I had achieved this thing that I never thought I could do. And it was also election day. So,
Mary Kay over there.
Okay.
Oh, hello. How's it been getting to know Lencia? Oh no!
No, it's been amazing. She's such an incredible human, and she's been so patient with me as I'm, learning to work with a new texture of hair within the Wicked world. Yeah. It's not, that I've never played with textured hair, but to make it work for what I've known for 13 years. It's been a blessing and a joy, and we're both curly-haired. You can't tell now, but we're both curly-haired people, and we both use the same products.
Yep, we have a lot of curly hair
Yeah.
conversations.
Shout out to our Tracy Ellis Ross, our pattern hairline.
Love her.
And she helps both of us, because I take forever, like, trying to properly, get the hair right.
But it's kind of fierce.
It's
totally
I'm
fierce.
a fierce little do.
What we leave the bangs out.
So we leave the bangs out. She got a really fierce new haircut, and I fully support it. And so it involves these great bangs. This is what we called yesterday our pineapple.
Yeah, she's cute.
She's cute.
Little Purdy's.
Hey, Miss Pineapple.
Right. I've never played a role where I had to like be around so many people like directly preceding the start of the show. In fact, I'm not even ready once the show starts. Like it takes about maybe like 7 to 10 minutes into the show while other things are happening where we're finishing makeup and hair and costumes and everything. So that's been such an interesting experience to like figure out how to make space for my creative process and what I need to get into the zone and the vibe, and like also be social, and like find that balance. So it's been so great to have my wonderful green team to like learn that. Oh, here we go. We go our little next step. Here's my green out.
Usually we have a band that's very
Yeah.
protective, and I forgot that because we're not at home.
We're not at home. We're outside.
But we do have a green wig cap, which is special
Yeah.
for Lencia because of her cornrows and her wig.
In the traditional wig, there's a part down the center.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you can see the scalp is not, you know. But I mean, of course, far on the stage you can't tell. But I just love that I get to have this green cap, which we have to order and have dyed and stuff. So it's kind of just a fun little unique part of my experience.
We've moved into a new part of our getting ready process, and we're gonna welcome Christa Kaimimoku-Wong into the
Hi.
You are the makeup supervisor at Wicked on Broadway.
Yeah.
Wow, I don't want to pick favorites, but that's probably one of my dream jobs.
Really?
Yes.
Work.
Yes, like in my dream, like in my fantasy, like in my whatever. Though this is the only face I've ever beaten.
Would we say delusions of grandeur?
Yes, exactly. Delusions of grandeur. I would love to hear a little bit about what that journey is like to becoming a makeup supervisor.
Right place at the right time sometimes. Having like a background in theater,
Yeah.
especially well, for Broadway, I think is really important too, because as far as knowing lighting and also like if the actors have an issue with makeup or like say their eyelashes stabbing them in the eye, if you know how that feels, you know how to fix it for them.
How do we get started with our Elphaba beat? What's our first step?
I start with just basic foundation, which my skin's already used to Fenty, and I love Fenty. Hey, Rihanna. And then I do a little hydration on the lip to start just a little bit.
And who are we hydrating with today?
We're hydrating with MAC. Oh, it's a little dirty. Because there's like a lot of colors on my face. MAC.
This has been in the theater for a very long time.
Container?
Yes. And it just works. I don't know where it came from, but it's been there.
It's perfect.
Ever since I started in 2015, and I'm sure it
Wow.
was there. Yeah, it's literally perfect. It holds the colors. Usually we just use landscape green, but she gets true chartreuse.
True chartreuse.
And landscape green.
True
And
chartreuse.
it came to...
Tell me a little bit about how your undergrad studies and your passion for human rights, you could say, influences your career as an artist.
I like to choose projects that are meaningful and that like challenge the world's ideas and serve as a educational resource in ways, whether they're allegorical like Wicked or directly historical like Hamilton. So I think that's kind of how the relationship between my undergraduate studies and my creative career kind of merged.
And do you have a dream role?
The president. I'm joking. The president with one eye. I'm kidding. I'm literally so kidding. No, it's too much.
I'm not kidding.
It's getting crazy.
It's getting crazy.
It's getting crazy.
Oh my gosh. We're in spooky season right now. Were there, Christa, early makeup moments that you had, either stuff you saw on stage or on screen that inspired you towards this creative pathway?
Even the movies like Star Wars, for example, when they used to use actual like effects, practical effects.
Aesthetics.
Even Labyrinth too. And now I have a cat named Ludo. Oh my god, I had to.
As a makeup supervisor, Christa, your primary job is to maintain a design.
Absolutely, yes.
So how are you exercising your creativity and your personal artistry?
I think getting inspired from the show for sure has helped. Like, I always forget that, there's certain colors or elements other than green in the show. Yeah, there's pink, there's blue, there's black and white.
Yeah?
Lots of
Yeah, amazingly. But just also seeing the love and care of this production that's been on for 20 plus years, it inspires me in that way too. To see like, wow, there's people that are just as dedicated to every part of this production and maintaining its beauty. And the great thing is too, recently, because the show's been on for 20 plus years, we've been able to update makeup plots. Oh. Yeah. And I know wardrobe too, they've been able to update some of the costumes as well. So yeah, it's kind of cool actually to be on a show this long, for this long.
Okay, so as I'm watching you get greenified, I am noticing moments that you're closing your eyes, pursing your lips, adjusting your mouth, tilting
As
your
I am
head
right now.
up and down, and that has obviously seemed like that becomes muscle memory, second
Yeah.
nature. How did you learn those movements as you all began to move,
So fun.
as you began to work together?
Yeah, I feel like we've become so cohesive. Like we're just kind of this like symbiotic organism now. I kind of know like where she's going and when.
Wait, tell them about the eye thing you do. That's funny.
The eye thing.
Yeah. Like sometimes I'll be like going with a brush.
And that's the way I look at the brush. Sometimes I'm like, where's this brush about to go? I don't know. We've done it like, I don't know, probably like 200 times now. I just kind of know the process and the order of what happens when and like how I need to move my face or my neck or body to accommodate her.
What look are we getting into right now? We didn't clarify.
We're doing look number 2, act 2, which is like grown baddie Elphaba,
Okay.
which is my favorite.
Yeah.
We got a lash. That's a difference. Whereas Act 1, when she's younger and more innocent and naive, she doesn't have a lash. The eye makeup, the eyeshadow is like a lot darker and like smokier. The beginning is, it's pretty light and like sweet, young looking. Also, the contour is deeper in Act 2, darker. The lip color is darker and there's little sparkles on the lip, we'll get to, which is my favorite part. And then my whole green tone is darker to sort of like exhibit this like growth. Yeah, like
Transformation
exactly.
has
Yeah.
happened.
She's getting older. She's getting darker.
Oh,
powder.
yeah, we're gonna powder.
I
As far as
apologize if any of you get.
Tell.
Yeah. I'm
Get
so
powdery.
sorry.
Yeah, my entire dressing room is powdered. Like the photos I have like framed, like there's just like a film of powder everywhere. And I'm like, I promise it's not dirt.
You ready?
I'm so ready.
Okay.
We call this the matcha powder donut.
Oh, actually, so the lore behind the matcha powder donut moment, Lindsay Heather Pierce, actually,
Work.
yeah, she named that.
She names it?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. So I was like, wait, you're not wrong. It is.
It's what's giving. It's
I-
a lot of powder. I'm like, all the time. But
I like to say it's a theatrical application.
I've heard her say that when she's trying to
Drag, yeah.
we like a nice theatrical application, which yes is giving dragisha.
Yeah.
That's what it is, really.
Well, it's so funny too because Jinx Monsoon, we love Jinxie. Oh my God, we love Jinx.
We love Jinx. Shout out to Jinx.
Shout out to Jinx.
Yeah.
She did a tutorial with Trixie, and she's over there literally doing the same powder application to her entire makeup.
Yeah.
And that was so validating. Like,
You felt seen?
I really did. And then Trixie's like, have you seen it?
haven't
See, you
seen
know
it.
exactly. So
Jinx, come on the channel. I want to get ready with you. Lencia, who was someone that you were surprised to see, either in your Wicked audience or following you on the gram?
Ariana Grande, probably that. That was fierce.
That was fierce.
Because it happened randomly. I think it happened around when the press release came out that I was joining the company of Wicked on Broadway. As I say with my eyes closed. But yeah, I think once I saw that, I was like, okay, we are here.
We've made it.
Right. I'm like, we made it, girl.
We made it.
I love her. I've been a fan of hers forever.
Forever. Yeah. And I am really excited for
Movie
movie two.
Yeah, we're very excited.
Does the green team go and see the movie together? Have you? Could you?
I think yes, most likely.
Yeah.
There was a premiere for the first movie. So yeah, I think that should be happening again this year.
Between shows, we're taking green off and
Yeah.
putting green back on.
Yeah.
Is that for longevity of the makeup? It just needs a refresh? Or talk to me about that.
I mean, I like I was saying, I sweat a lot and tears and snot and all kinds of things happen to this makeup during the show. So I just feel like it would honestly be crusty as hell.
You were touring before this.
Yes.
Do you think there's anything about tour life that helped you prepare for 8 shows a week?
100%.
Tell me about that.
I mean, on tour, there are just so many uncontrollable factors that you have to adapt to. I feel like my voice and my body and my mind as an artist, as an actor, all of those attributes are very adaptable because I've had to on tour. And I think coming into this, I just quickly recognized a strength in myself and like a resilience in getting into this role 8 times a week. Yeah.
So would you recommend Would you recommend touring for those who have Broadway ambitions? You have to not-
Absolutely, yeah. I think it's just having to keep a character alive and also having to keep yourself alive on the road and like, yeah, like just take care of yourself while also doing something so, intense. It's just, yeah, you just learn so many skills. What I had to overcome like internally to play this role 8 times a week has made me into a better person. And like Elphaba is so unapologetic in who she is, and like I think that's probably one of the things I will take away from this experience the most.
I'm watching the brows.
I know, the brows are
I'm
fierce.
watching the brows. The brows are fierce. Christa, you have been with Wicked for 10 years? Is that true?
Just about. So I started swinging in 2015, November of 2015. And then I didn't take over the supervisor position until we came back from COVID. So I guess, I've been coming in and out of the Gershwin for 10 years.
So there are makeup swings.
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
So when Christa first started makeup swinging, I had no idea what that was. The supervisor, I used to work at Mac Pro when it was in the Flatiron district. And that was like a special kind of store. It was private, like you had to go up an elevator. So then that way celebrities and their celebrity makeup artists could shop in peace. And Craig would come to pick up makeup for the show. And one day I asked him, because eventually I wanted to get into film and TV so I could make monsters. I still want to make monsters.
Good.
Yeah. And he was probably one of the most approachable artists that shopped there. And he was in the union. So I one day just asked him, I didn't even ask him to be on Wicked. I was just like, do you have any advice about how to get into the union? And then he was like, well, actually, I'm looking for a swing. And I was like, okay, yeah, sure. And he took my information. And it was actually a couple months that I was like, I don't think he's going to call. That's fine. And he called in November and was like, hey, do you want to come trail me? And in the back of my mind, the theater nerd in me was like, yeah, let's do this. Let's do
Like, I
this.
feel like this is one of the coolest makeup jobs on Broadway.
It has to be.
How long does it take you to degree?
Well, funny you should ask. The fastest I've ever done it is 5 minutes. Because I was going to the Tonys, and that was psychotic of me. But, it's for the lore, and it was great. But usually, like, on a regular day, it probably takes me, like, 10 minutes. 10 to 15.
Wow. That's a long time.
Yeah.
What's your de-greening process like?
We use a great product by Pharmacy called Green Clean, and it's so effective. It's crazy to me. Like, I just get a big glob in my hand. It's sort of like a pomade, and I rub it in my hands, and then I just literally rub it everywhere. Chest, face, and neck, and back. And then with water, like, it literally just melts off. So, and then I use a little microfiber towel and some more soap in the shower to get it, like, really off. So it definitely takes a couple steps. Like, I have to shower to get it all the way off.
You have a, wonderful makeup designer, a very talented makeup supervisor applying this, right? Keeping your natural features, your natural beauty in mind,
That's
right?
what it is. I think the way Christa applies the makeup, like, I still see myself through the makeup.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. It enhances my natural features.
How they look affects their performance sometimes
Absolutely.
too. So, yeah, I want them to feel like them. Yeah, but green.
You but green. You
Me
but
but green.
You but a superhero.
Yeah, me but as a green superhero.
Yeah.
That's the plan.
One thing that I heard Cynthia say when she was talking about
Ms. Erivo?
Ms. Erivo,
Okay.
was that the de-greening process for her also brought something a little bit spiritual to it, right? It's the sort of the putting Elphaba to bed as part of the de-greening.
Taking off the green makeup doesn't necessarily mean I can walk away from her personally, which can be exhausting when I'm like trying to go to bed and I'm thinking about her ass. I also love it because it helps me process my own experiences. So switching to the next step, my lip liner. And I don't know, I find it beautiful that I feel connected with her when I'm green or when I'm not green. I think it enhances my performance. And now I cannot talk anymore.
I love that they actually get to do their own lip, because I feel like for makeup, there's certain features where you're going to know your feature the best, and I think that's the lip for sure. And Lencia she does a sick lip, man, like, and she loves it too. So
Me too.
honestly, sometimes I learn some things from the girls, actually, sometimes. I'm like, oh, what are you going to do with that?
Right.
This is the cool thing. This is one of the things that Joe updated as far as her look. There's going to be a little bit of a green highlight just on the bottom in the center. And it's like romantically haunting in a way. Like that's the best way to describe it.
Okay, then we do a little powder. Oh, here we go, more powder.
That's a beautiful lip. She had a great
Because I gotta kiss my prince.
yeah.
Like this.
like that. Again, because Lencia is special, too, she got a different Act 2 lip than some of the other actresses as well.
The lip colors are good.
She gets, instead of it just being traditionally black, she actually gets a Kat Von D liquid lip in like this beautiful, dark, deep, like army green color. Yeah, it's stunning actually.
Well, it's not there yet, but yes.
I want to see it.
It's very good.
Ah,
But my Act 1 lip is also beautiful. I love it.
That way. You can swatch it if you want.
oh yeah, I want to swatch it. I definitely want to swatch it.
So much green.
So much green.
It's really cute.
Ferocious down, Ferocious Diva. I am so sorry.
She's used to it. Joe and I, that's what I love. Joe was really excited about choosing new colors, and we worked together on it, and that was really exciting, actually.
Yeah, it was. I had to do a bunch of like lip color fittings. So we'd have all the green on it. We would just keep changing lip colors and take photos.
Wow.
It was so funny.
That is so cool.
When I put these lips on that we chose, I was like, this is right.
So good.
All right.
Oh my God, it's gorgeous.
Oh my gosh. Gorgeous.
So while we're waiting for that lip to dry, I'm gonna put her lashes on now, too.
Look, she's there.
Beautiful.
Oh yeah.
Oh
my gosh, she's in the room with us.
Elphaba is here.
Elphaba is here.
And then here's the beautiful highlight moment.
It's just
So pretty.
That's good.
And surprisingly, it actually stays on even after you kiss him. Fiero.
we are bringing Mary Kay back to get our Elphaba wig on. Come on over.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So
Wrap initiative. Sometimes the hair comes out from all of the makeuping, so we want to tuck it all in there.
perfect. Okay, so what can you tell us about this beautiful wig? I noticed we have some braids.
So this wig is fully hand tied. It takes about 40 hours.
Wow.
To make this. This is
Lord.
That's one week.
I'm sure it's human hair sourced from I don't know where. We won't get into that. But also as a tribute to our first full-time black Elphaba, we have these beautiful cornrows, which my coworker did. She did a beautiful job while I was away. So I can't take credit for these particular braids because she did a gorgeous job. Tiffany. So anyway, but yeah, so it's a little shout out, especially since we saw Cynthia in the movie with them. So here we go. How would you like to do this? I can't see, so but I can come to the front and kind of learn. So usually we'll have a microphone on, and we'll put it a little in front of the hairline, because if it's right on the hairline, usually with styles like this, it looks like she has a huge forehead, which she does not.
It's already green. Like, please.
And it's green, and yeah, we don't need as much. So, and then I just pin away.
Yeah.
And it's a different style for Act 2, which I took this wig out of that, so I'm gonna put it in that style on her head, which is actually better anyway. You can see how
The hair is very smooth.
luxuriosity. Dramatic.
Yeah, I really wanted to like represent my like Ethiopian culture specifically with these braids. Like, this is reminiscent of like some very traditional looks in my culture. So the company was so cool with trying different stuff. We went through a lot of different options and landed on this. And yeah, I just really appreciate how like open they've been to what feels most me in this role.
Yeah, I'm sitting here with you, and I've been sitting here with you this whole transformation, and I'm definitely starting to feel Miss Elphaba's energy.
vibes.
But I'm starting to feel that power in this space. But you also feel so comfortable in this.
I mean,
Because
it's
that's-
been 6 months now that I've been
Yeah.
in the role. But again, like even from the beginning, I felt so like spiritually connected to the character's experience. Being someone who's grown up knowing that they were different than the people around them, knowing that I was different than the majority. So like it didn't feel so crazy to jump into this role. I think she presents herself very differently than I do. She's very explosive. But the core of who she is so aligned with who I am. Like, she just wants equality. She wants people to be treated well.
Yeah.
And she just has a really big heart. So yeah, she's the girl.
She is the girl.
She's the girl.
She's the girl of the moment.
Indeed.
It goes out because we want that bun look, but what's really great about this particular bun is when you take it out and she's about to go and hang out with Firo in the wood, her hair has a very natural, soft, beautiful curl to it. And it keeps that in there. So, and also just I leave a little tab out that when I take the pins out, I just pull it and it goes poof. And then these actually come back during that change. So when we style Act 2, these are actually separate as well, just to make that change easier. Because we want the hair back just enough that we can see her beautiful face while she and Firo are whispering sweet nothing to each other.
Kiss me too fiercely.
Edie, Sue, fiercely. Yeah, I guess they're not whispering at that point.
Right.
Okay, we are Act 2 ready with Lencia. Yay! Hi. She has been greenified with the help of Christa and Mary Kay. Thank you all three so much for getting ready with me today.
Of course.
This was a dream come true. I am been changed for good. Thank you all so much for getting ready with me today, and thank you to everybody on the Wicked team for your help making this happen. We really appreciate it. Come and see Lencia as Elphaba. See Mary Kay's artistry, Krista's artistry, Lencia's artistry on stage at the Gershwin. Now, go tonight.
Right.
Thank you.